Welcome to Changfied YouTube channel, your trusted source for latest update across South Sudan and beyond. Today we begin with an important political development in South Sudan as the country political parties council announces the registration of several political parties ahead of the planned national elections. One of the biggest developments is that political movement previously known as SPLMIO under the leadership of Stephen Parkour has officially registered under a new legal name, the IO Party. The announcement has attracted attention because it comes during a period of political changes and continuing discussion about the country's preparation for election. Let's look at what happened and why this matters. Well, before we proceed, if you are new to Changfied YouTube channel, I would like you to tap the channel by subscribing, turn on the notification bell so whenever we upload a new video, you can be notified. Well, according to information released by the Political Parties Council, 5 political parties have now completed the registration process after meeting the legal requirements set out in South Sudan Political Parties Act. Among the newly registered organization is the IO Party, which is the new legal name adopted by the political organization that had been operating under the name SPLM-IO led by Parkour. The council also announced the registration of 4 other political organizations, increasing the number of officially registered political parties in South Sudan. Officials said each application went through a review process before approval was granted. The council explained that the purpose of registration is to make sure political organizations operate with the country legal framework as preparation continue toward the planned election. An important part of the announcement was the confirmation that the name change from SPLM-IO to the IO Party has been formally recorded. According to the council, the organization will now operate under this registered legal identity in future political activities and during the electoral process. The announcement comes at a time when South Sudan political environment continue to evolve. In recent months, political observers have followed disagreement within their former SPLM-IO over question of leadership and the direction of the movement. These developments have received significant public attention following the detention of first Vice President Dr. Riek Machar earlier this year. However, in its announcement, the Political Parties Council focused only on the registration process and did not discuss internal political disagreement or explain why the party adopted its new legal name. The registration of additional political parties mean that more organizations are now legally recognized to participate in political activities under South Sudan laws. Supporters of multi-party system often argue that having more legally registered parties can provide citizens with more political choices and encourage wider participation in public affairs. At the same time, political analysts note that successful democratic elections depend on more than the number of registered parties. They point to the importance of security, public confidence, independent institutions, voter education, and the full implementation of electoral laws. As South Sudan moves closer to the planned election period, many citizens will be watching to see how political parties organize themselves, present their policies, and engage peacefully with voters. The registration process marks another step in the country political preparation, but many important tasks remain before election can take place. The coming months are expected to be critical as political parties continue organizing their structures while government institutions work on the remaining preparation required for the electoral process. Well, before we proceed, if you are new to Changfied YouTube channel, I would like you to the channel by subscribing, turn on the notification bell, so whenever we upload a new video, you can be notified. Now let's turn to another important development that could shape South Sudan political future. The country Minister of Interior, General Aliou Ayin Aliou, has reaffirmed the government commitment to holding South Sudan's first election since independence. His remark came after a meeting in Juba with the special envoy of the Intergovernmental Authority on Development, commonly known as IGAD. The meeting focused on the country political transitions, the implementation of the peace agreement, and preparation for the planned election. After the discussion, the Interior Minister said the government had shared its plan with the regional organization and stressed that the country is serious about moving from a transitional government to a government choose through election. According to the minister, the goal is to complete the transition peacefully and strengthen democratic governance. He said the government believes elections are an important step toward allowing citizens to choose their leader through the ballot box. The minister also expressed appreciation for the continued support that South Sudan has received from IGAD during the transitional period. For many years, IGAD has played an important role in regional peace effort involving South Sudan. The organization has worked with South Sudan's leaders and neighboring countries to encourage dialogue, support peace negotiation, and promote stability across the region. During the meeting, the IGAD Special Envoy also spoke about the organization's commitment to supporting South Sudan. He emphasized that South Sudan remains an important member of IGAD and assured the government that the regional body would continue assisting the country as it prepares for national election. The envoy expressed hope that the election process will take place in an atmosphere of peace, security, and stability. These messages highlight the close cooperation between South Sudan and regional partners as preparation continues. However, many observers say that organizing national election is a complex process that requires much more than setting a date. Several important institutions must work together to ensure that the election process is transparent, peaceful, and trusted by the public. For example, voter registration is one of the most important parts of any election. Citizens must know where and how to register so they can participate in choosing their leaders. Election officials also need adequate resources, trained staff, and proper equipment to manage polling stations across the country. Security is another major concern. Political campaign can only take place successfully when citizen candidates and election workers are able to move freely without fear. Communities across South Sudan continue to hope that political competition will remain peaceful and that disagreement will be resolved through dialogue instead of violence. Another important issue is civic education. Many citizens need clear information about voting process, the responsibility of elected leaders, and the importance of participating peacefully in election. When voters understand the process, they are better prepared to make informed decisions on election day. Political parties also have an important responsibility. As campaign began in the future, citizens will expect parties to explain their policies, present practical solutions to national challenges, and respect the right of other political competitors. Healthy political competition depends on respect for the law and acceptance of peaceful dialogue. The implementation of the peace agreement also remains an important topic in discussion about the country's future. Many regionals and international partners continue to encourage all parties to fulfill their commitment under the peace process. Progress in these areas is widely seen as contributing to greater confidence ahead of national election. Well, for ordinary citizens, the biggest question is simple. Will the planned election help bring greater stability, a stronger institution, and improve public services? Many South Sudanese hope that the coming month will provide answer to these important questions. People across the country continue to express their desire for peace, economic development, quality education, better health care, and more opportunities for young people. Regardless of political differences, these are goals shared by many communities. As election preparation continues, both the government and political parties will face increasing expectation from citizens, regional organizations, and the international community. The decision made in the coming month could play a significant role in shaping South Sudan's future political landscape. That concludes our second segment. If you are new to Changfied, I would like you to tap the channel by subscribing, turn on the notification bell so whenever we upload a new video, you can be notified. Thank you for watching. Let's meet on the next report.